Hi, I'm Matt from Black Box Mind, and in this video we're going to be embodying our inner instructional designer with the embodiment principle. Embodiment. We've all had lecturers and presenters that are like living statues. When they're talking and presenting, they don't show any signs of emotion or gestures or movements at all. It's quite impressive, really. But the thing is, this isn't all that great for learning. The embodiment principle states that people learn more deeply when on-screen agents display human-like gesturing, movement, eye contact, and facial expression. The research showed that 11 times out of 11, presenters that used this principle in the experiments helped groups of students perform better on transfer tests. We all naturally move around a bit when we're talking, but to get the most out of this principle, it's worth putting some thought into it. And here are some things you can try. Before you start your recording, take a bit of time to loosen up. This can just be moving around or doing a couple of star jumps and getting the blood flowing. Talking in front of camera is not a natural thing to do, and people tend to tense up once they're in front of the lens. So by warming up, you'll get rid of a bit of this stress, and it'll also loosen you up to move in front of camera. Use gestures with intention. Hand gestures, head movements, and even eyebrow raising are all specific things that you can do to highlight and stress certain points in a sentence. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and personally, I always have to hold myself back from flailing around too much. Let me know in the comments down below if I still have this problem. Be slightly on the theatrical side. I don't mean going full thespian with your learners, just slightly exaggerate some facial expressions. For example, thinking and thinking, or remembering and remembering. Okay, all jokes aside, quite often people think that they're being really expressive and showing emotion on their face, when in reality, barely any emotion is registering at all. So, go and play with yourself in front of a mirror. Okay, so that came out really wrong, I apologise. What I meant to say is, go and play with a mirror and get a feeling for what emotion feels like on your face. And then when you come to do it in front of camera, hopefully it'll feel nice and natural. And with that cock up, we come to the end of my career, and also the video on the embodiment principle. Next up is the final video in this mini-series on the principles of multimedia learning. And in that video, we'll be covering the imaging principle. I'll see you there.